M. Karthik Kumar Reddy, working as an assistant professor in Nalla Narasimha Reddy Education Society's group of institutions in the Department of Civil Engineering in Foundation Engineering subject in Unit 2 Slope Stability. Solution is actually given. It is assumed that for each slice the resultant of the interslice forces is 0 and the solution are involving resolving the forces on each slice normal to the base, where we give n dash is equal to w cos alpha minus mu alpha, and this is actually given by rewriting the equation which is given in the previous slide. As this particular one, c dash La plus tan phi dash into sigma dash n dash, where n which is actually rewritten this equation, but c dash La plus tan phi dash into sigma w cos alpha minus mu l by w sin alpha. So this expression is actually, in this modification, this is called as the Fellenius or Swedish method of slices. Both are ordinary method of slices and Fellenius method of slices are the same, but there is a minor difference, which is actually where c dash into La plus tan phi dash into sigma w cos alpha minus mu l divided by w sin alpha, which is the summation. So how we can actually do the analysis by using the Fellenius method of slices means, in a given portion we need to assume the potential failure surface and then divide these slices of this horizontal width, and the number of slices, like the numbering is done from 1 to 7, and with a given center of rotation and for a given potential surface. Here the crest point, top portion is the entry point and toe portion is the exit point, and wherein the form from each center of rotation, center of the slice is actually identified, and the angles are given as alpha 1, alpha 2 to alpha 7 are determined. So for an analysis in terms of total stress, the parameters Cu and phi u can be used, and the expression will be like this, which is shown in the slide. And for phi u is equal to 0 analysis, which is nothing but factor of safety is nothing but Cu La by W sin alpha. Factor of safety equal to Cu La by W sin alpha. So this particular Swedish method of slices was extended by Bishops in this solution. Basically, it is assumed that the resultant forces on the sides of slices are horizontal, where x1 minus x2 is equal to 0 is considered. So the resultant forces on the sides of the slices are horizontal, and assumed that this x1 minus x2 is equal to 0. By this assumption, the equilibrium of the shear force on the base of any slice is given as T. T is equal to 1 by factor of safety into C dash L plus N dash tan phi dash. So resolving the forces in vertical direction, we can get W is equal to N dash cos alpha plus mu L cos alpha plus C dash into L sin alpha by factor of safety N dash tan phi dash sin alpha. Factor of safety after some rearrangement and using L is equal to B secant alpha, because that inclination is alpha and horizontal distance is B. L is the length along the straight line. So by simplifying, we get the factor of safety expression as 1 by sigma of W sin alpha in a summation C dash B plus W minus mu B within brackets tan phi dash into secant alpha by 1 plus tan phi dash by factor of safety. So this expression, where you can notice that the factor of safety exists in the how non-degree values of the resultant x1 minus x2 could be determined into the analysis. So the pore water pressure also can be related to total fill pressure, where it is given as the pore water pressure coefficient, which is nothing but mu by gamma h. Mu is nothing but the pore water pressure at any point divided by gamma h. The h is the height. So it is the pore water pressure defined in terms of total field pressure at any point by means of a dimension as pore water pressure ratio, which is called as RU, where RU is equal to 0.5 is set, the slope is completely saturated, and for any slice RU is equal to mu by W. By rewriting this one in the previous equation, what we have given, we can write this expression as factor of safety as 1 by sigma W sin alpha into sigma C dash B plus W into 1 minus RU tan phi dash into secant alpha 1 plus tan alpha into tan phi dash by factor of safety. So in the Bishop simplified method, as it is actually shown here, it is satisfies the equilibrium of the factor of safety, and it satisfies the vertical force equilibrium for vertical forces. The moment equilibrium is satisfied and vertical force equilibrium is satisfied with respect to n, and considers the interslice forces E1 and E2, and more common in practice when it is applied, and it is mostly used for circular failure surfaces. The salient features are actually given here, and this is the typical free body diagram of a slice in case of Bishop simplified method, where the weight of slice and the shear strength which is actually mobilized along the failure surface. N dash is the normal force acting on the failure surface normal to the failure surface, and E1 and E2 are the interslice forces on a particular slice. So the Bishop simplified method considers the interslice normal forces but neglects the interslice shear forces. It further satisfied the vertical force equilibrium to determine the effect of on the base normal force N dash. And further we also said that Jumbo simplified method is basically based on a composite slip surface, and the factors are determined by the horizontal force equilibrium. Basically here both horizontal and vertical force equilibriums are satisfied, and it does not satisfy the moment equilibrium. Jumbo simplified method does not satisfy the moment equilibrium. Jumbo simplified method considers the interslice forces E1 and E2 like Bishop's only, and it is commonly used for composite shear forces. So basically for layered soils or stratified soils, or when you are having the non-homogeneous soils, that is the Jumbo method. Further it is used, and basically it is used for composite slip surfaces or non-circular slip for surfaces, and the factor of safety is determined by horizontal for equilibrium, and moment equilibrium is not satisfied. And in this slide the free body diagram of a slice which is actually considered in the Jumbo simplified method is shown, wherein which is actually very similar to simplified method, wherein the difference is that it does not satisfy moment equilibrium, only the force equilibrium, that is vertical and horizontal, are satisfied. Coming to Morgenstern-Price method, the Morgenstern-Price method also satisfies both force and moment equilibrium and assumes the interslice force function. It considers both interslice forces, assumes a interslice force function. It allows selection for interslice force function. It computes factor of safety for both force and moment equilibrium. Coming to Spencer's method is same as Morgenstern-Price method, except the assumption made for interslice forces. A constant inclination is assumed for interslice forces, and the factor of safety is computed for both equilibriums, that is force equilibrium and moment equilibrium. In coming to summary, it considers both interslice forces, it assumes a constant interslice force function, and satisfies both moment equilibrium and force equilibrium. And finally it computes factor of safety for force and moment equilibrium.